Evening all, and welcome back to Factory Town Grand Station, where I put this packager in. In the last episode I said we were going to get the wood going here, and I put this packager in to unpack the wood, and the wood is going and everything's going, and I thought, I put a packager in here to package the goods here, but I don't have any stone, so maybe I'll look at doing the stone instead. And I came to a realisation, I don't need to do this. I was doing this so that we could get twice the amount of goods being transported around, but if we're packaging everything, then we don't need to do that. You see, by packaging items, we are essentially going, hey, instead of transporting 100, transport 400 in one go, and just unpackage it at the other end. So I need to adjust these numbers. Instead of being like 500 here, for instance, in these barns, I could have essentially dropped these back down to being the single barns and say, hey, if there's more than 100 in there, like just say more than 99, stop. Because we won't need that many. The drawback to this is that I think I'm going to have a problem when it comes to certain ones, because packaged goods, I don't believe I can use. They're packaged up, so I can't use them to build myself. So if I package up all our rails, for instance, I then can't place any rails down. I'll need to unpackage them somewhere. But I think we could use the base for that. I think I could filter some things out in the base and go, right, what do I need to actually build with? And that's what we're going to put in the base. And then we'll have something going on of, maybe we'll have a train specifically dropping off stuff into a base. I don't know. I mean, we could have a longer train. The drawback to this is that then I'm not going to actually be changing these here, which means this is still a problem. So I want to address that, and I kind of want to address that early on. So these need to go back, which is easy enough done because it's only 2 I've done there. But what I want to do is I want to actually change these from being just long enough for 1 train to be at least long enough for 2. Which puts a gap in between these, and then change all these rails out here to actually put in conveyor belts. So yeah, I need to spread things out a little bit further than they currently are. Kind of where we are right now. I think I want to say I measured this, and then I want to say I was going to measure it and never did. So I'm not too sure. I also need to figure out the layout for goods. So let me have a look at this here. So if I remove all these and each train stops here and all this essentially, and we want to get rid of these sources here, and I also want to redo the rails. There we go. Okay, so get rid of these rails here. So we're going to put in 12 lots of tracks between them so that there's more space here. The train's coming along the bottom rail and they're coming off and dropping off at the train station. So what we want to do is we want to set one of these train stations. In fact, I can delete every other one of these, I believe. Maybe? Yeah, I think so. I just need to figure out what I've done here. So that went up to normal books. This was... Hang on, books were down here. So I grabbed 2 from down here, 2 from up here, and then 1 from here. So these are all here. So what I need to do is I need to find out what the next thing I was going to have filtered wise, and figure out what my filters were. So I don't think it's going to be air crystals, is it? Let me see here. So we've got the book, and we've got the 4 different books, and then we should have mana shards. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh. And 1, 2, 3, 4. I've managed to put these things in the wrong order as well, I've noticed. I think that's because of the way I grabbed them. That, you go up to there, and then these are down here. Oh, I just need to put these back in, don't I? So let's just move these back to where they were, so that I can remember what I was doing. So there's one there, and there's one there. Okay. Okay, and that one I'm going to delete because this one that's here is technically that one there. So that one is correct, and all we need to do is just turn off these, the last 4. Remember, they can store 200 goods, so that is potentially 800 because it's 200 boxes. But do that, turn off those. Okay, so that one's correct. So that means this one should end at an earth crystal. So down here, you come to the bottom. So we go water crystal, fire crystal, mana crystal, air ether, and it should go earth ether. Yep, so that one's correct. Then we come down to this one. So that one finishes at the earth stone. So the bottom one here should be the next one to the earth stone. Be the water, air, because they're not in the correct order, mana, and then the books. That is correct. And then after the books, we've got up to this one. Oh, and the bottom one should be the enchanted book. Yes. Okay. So that's correct. Those stations are correct. So we can get rid of these stations here. They're all done. Awesome. Then we need to do is associate the correct barns to the correct places. Which should just be that one, that one, that one, and that one, and then that one. Yeah, they're all in a weird line, but it doesn't matter. They're going to move together anyway. I just need to get them out the way from over here and put them in roughly the correct place. So I know where we were. So we should have. Let me find my mouse over that one. We should have all the books, then mana shards. Yep, that's correct. Okay, awesome. And then you should be earth. This is, and then those. Yes, awesome. That was all in the right order. I just somehow managed to I switched over some stations. So if I'd have built the system, it would have gone wrong anyway. So, right, let's get rid of all this. Let's get rid of all this. Let's put the rail back in down here, like so. Let's find out where the rail goes on the outside here. We can afford to actually put this in now. Really be a problem. Same for this one. Down here and down here. The town's got to be bigger than this. I think the town is actually going to be moved onto these squares here. I've got enough money now, so let's buy these 2 squares here. And you see, we've still got no stone showing up. So on swamp maps, which is what this is swamp forest. This tile, the whole world is just one tile, swamp forest. Stone only appears in your starting biome, your 4 starting tiles. So yeah, that's very important to remember. Right, let's flatten this all down. There we go. Flatten that all down so it's nice and flat, nice and smooth. Put in that hole there as well. There we go. Okay. And then we'll remove all the resources as well. Although we could leave some of the outside ones as they are. We want to get rid of the centre ones. And this is where the town's going to go. Get rid of all those. Okay, I can see lumps here that I missed. There we go. And then we'll go underground and we'll remove the resources from underground as well, so it doesn't leave that horrible grey. It's not horrible, it just looks wrong. Okay, come back out. But there we go. Okie dokie. And so this tile starts here. So this is kind of where I want to put an invisible line in. So there. Right. There. Yep. I want to shoot down here, like so. Boom. So that's the edge of the tile. So what I want to do is I want to grab all of these and I want to move them to be over this side. Doesn't particularly matter where I put them. The town's going to be changed quite a few times as well, I feel. But really, this station wants to be just the other side of that there. Okay, and then that wants to be a load. Okay, and then we can remove this. And actually, what we'll do is we will grab this and move this over. Move. Move over 2. And then I can grab this and put this here. Move the fuel load over. And then what we can do is the chute itself can be the border. Okay, and then the forester can go up here. Might dig into that there. Move the forester into there. Uneven terrain? Oh no, we can't have that. Oh, there we go. And then you can go up to there. Awesome. And the lumber mill that's making the... I don't think I need any more fluid pipes. I really don't. So that can just go over here for the minute. And then you can do that. So then we'll remove this here. I'll just put some more wood into my base, but whatever. Oh, and we need that as well. That's important. There we go. So we have the train stop. We have the other bits and pieces here. Come on, train. Okay, that was interesting. You managed to deliver some good... Oh, you can't get there. Oh, you yeah, of course you can't get there. Oh, yeah, right. So you take bread. Oh, there. You two can just go for the minute, you're not fussed about that. You're getting that, you're doing the fuel, you're happy, everything is awesome, everyone is happy, there was much rejoicing. Yeah. Okay, now I did mess up loads of the track here. So, we're going to have to refigure this one out here, but what we're going to do is remember the train's coming along the top line, don't they? Okay, so if this station is going over here, and the barns are going over here. What I want to do is I want to have well, you've got to be closer down because of the way I've spaced things out, although there is could potentially go too high and just bring these closer. Because, as well, we won't need the logic. The logic that we have on top here, which turns off the rail loader, we won't need that because it'll be done on chutes. Not chutes, it'll be done on the other things. The conveyor belts, that's the word I'm after. So if I did that and left a 2 gap between everything, to even that out, that's left 4 there, and that's left 3 there. Of course it would. Of course it would be an odd number. What did I do wrong down here? Nothing. I've got 3 there. I've got 3 there. 3 between each of them. I suppose just the spacing doesn't work that way, does it? Yeah, the spacing just doesn't work that way. Okay. So we want to have 10 here. I suppose we could just come off 1 and not worry about it. And if I came off 2, it wouldn't make any difference anyway. No, it really wouldn't. It really wouldn't. So just coming off by 1 is exactly the same. So we're on the top rail. We're driving on the right for some reason. Instead of driving on the left, we're driving on the right. I don't know why. I am British. We should be driving on the left. But hey ho. So locomotive 2, 3, 4, 5. Locomotive 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There was 12. You then want to come down, connect to there. Then you want to go up and connect to there. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. And that should be it. That should be it. That should be... That allows 2 trains to park here. I'm just trying to think whether there's another way I can do this. To accommodate things, but I'm also thinking about the conveyor belts as well, because I need 4 conveyor belts coming out of here. And 4 conveyor belts coming. I can only go too high. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then I can do 1 on the side here. 2, 3, 4, 5. Unless I spread them out some more, then I could do 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then double up the center. I don't know. Because if we have a chute here going to there, yep, so that goes into that one, and then above it, we'd have another chute. We do this. To there, going into that one. We then can't access these 2 because there's no way to get in between them. So what I'd have to do is that and that. So we'd access the middle 2 from the outside, and it'd be exactly the same on the other side here. This one will then have one going this way, and then one above it would come down to this barn. And then to access this one, we'd come off here and go into there. Now I don't like that because I can't see the chutes underneath. We'd have at least 3 chutes hidden. Not chutes, conveyor belts. And I would like to see all the conveyor belts. if I was to move these barns out by one, don't know why I rotated that one there. We could go like that. Do that. We can't access that one. That would come out there. We'd have to go out another one. That really defeats the object. I am wondering whether going down to having just 4 goods. Would make more sense. I do wonder whether having just 4 goods would make more sense. Because then this could feed those 4, and then the next station could feed those 4, and the next station could feed the next 4. And then these 4 could output on the outside and feed this Trayston and this, and then it would just work. Because we'd have more ways of doing it. If these were 4x4 or 5x5, it would be better, I feel. 4x4 would be better for these train stations. But that would mess up everyone's builds everywhere if you did that. Resizing them now is really a bad idea. I mean, I know I could do that, and then go on top and do this one, and then do that one. But again, I can't see the goods underneath, so I don't know whether they're flowing or not. I would like to see the goods moving. I suppose the other way of doing it is to stagger the barns. And if we did that, and then that, God, that's going to use way more space than needed. No, that's not going to work. It would look good. It would definitely look good because we could go up to there, up to there, up to there, and then up to there. And it would look good, but yeah, and then we could just output there, 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 and then there, I suppose. And it would look good, but it uses more space than I think I'm using with the rails. Or does it? Or does it? What was this? 11? 13. This was 13. Okay. What does a staggered barn formation use? 13. That's really tempting. That is really tempting. You can see each and every individual good on the barns very simply. They're trying, and not only that, but also, if I remove these, I could put the station in there. Which gives me more options for bringing the rail up. We also got the pickup as well to remember, so we probably want to bring it down a bit. But 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So what if I did it there? Sorry, there's not a lot happening in this episode. I'm kind of theory crafting stuff, but hopefully you understand I want to move it away from that line as well. I don't like it being on that line. This kind of needs to be done. So locomotive 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, that would be stuck there. So that's 2 trains. Although I could zigzag them. Because there is potential there to be... Could do that, and then the trains will come along and go dip 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 bomb, and that's parking just to get them off the main rail. I don't think I need that much parking, but it's potential. And then we could do exactly the same up here. We go, hey, if you're dropping off, you come in, you zigzag, 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 and then go there. On the end here, it's not so bad, but at the start, you've seen the trains, they gang up in this area here. Now I don't think they'll be driving as much. We'll actually be taking the trains off the tracks because we're going to be packaging everything, so it takes longer to package goods, so the trains don't travel as often because they're delivering 4 times the amount. Maybe we don't need that. Doesn't look terrible, but I don't know. I would especially want at least one. So they come along, they come up here. If we did that. That wouldn't work. Wouldn't work because if you flip it round, you'd end up joining the track at the same place. This is leaving the track, so you've got to make sure it's staggered. So like that. The trains come off. And there's a parking space here. There's a parking space here, and then that's that. And then if I was to copy that and rotate it around 180 degrees and put it there. Wow. Actually, we've got space for one more, so we could do that. Oh no, hold on. That one there, and then you come along and come down here. You'd come along the bottom rail, go down here, back, forward, and that leaves so locomotive 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 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 There's 4 trains in there. 2, 3, 4. And there's potential of having 8 trains. But the chances of having 8 trains all coming at once are... Well, that halves the... So, yeah. Yeah. And then all we'd have to do is... you go out to there. 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 There's grabbers. So we have grabbers in. Like that. And it's exactly the same on the other side. And then you have grabbers as well. These grabbers don't need to be filtered, these ones do. Kind of wish I could set it on the centre line, but I can't do that. I'd have to use even more space. Yeah, I like that. I like that idea. Let's put the other belt in. So you got to there. You got to there, you go to there, you go to there. That goes there. And then, oh no, grab that one to there. You to there, you to there. It's a lot more conveyor belts, but, but yeah, there we go. It's a lot of conveyor belts. I'll admit that. It's a lot of conveyor belts. But it's the same size as what we currently have, so we can still leave the one gap in between them. It does block off the barns. I kind of wanted a way for other things to get in and use the barns, like wagons and stuff, but oh well. But you can see everything clearly there. You can see everything working, and that is essentially a 8-block train station. Okay, and what I'd have to do is I have to copy that and paste it there. So it's got the item filters, so it would only fill up so much on the item filters, and everything would work. And then we just have to figure out the logic down here, and we just have to copy all of that and rotate it around 180 degrees and line it up like so. That will go there. I'm going to put that in, even though I need to change the barns out, I know. And then that one is this one here, which is only going to use 4 of them barns, but we'll leave the other 4 in there anyway for reasons. So yeah, that's how I think we're going to go. And then this way we've got a system that allows you come on there, you go down there, like this. That should be an unload. And there should be an unload there. There should be a load there. And a load there, and everything will be awesome. So I'm going to do the rest of that off camera, because I've already spent probably the whole episode just theory crafting on stuff that we were doing for this episode, trying to figure out the layout of things. But let me know what you think of that. Let me know whether you like that or not, because I think that's quite cool. I like that. Let's kind of go with that. I think I'm going to go with that. I'm going to do the rest of this off camera. So if you've got better ideas, I can always change it later. I'm not averse to changing it. So do let me know whether you like that idea or not, and we'll come back next time and take it from there and carry on. So thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this one, and I hope to see you again next time. And until then, as always, have fun.